What's going on, guys? It's Choji. Welcome to today's Fat to Ultra Runner. So this is episode 2. And today we got the whole kind of plan kind of figured out, right? So we'll go over that a little bit later. As right now, we're just going to be driving over to a local park. It has a little track on it. Sorry, I got the hiccups. But we're going to go run 3 miles. Just an easy run, get the week started. The first kind of half of this build, or first quarter of this build, is nothing but like very light, easy jogs, light runs. Just kind of get my knee kind of going again. Still working on strengthening and mobility on my knee. So overall, it is starting to feel a lot better, and I'm excited to kind of get back into things. I'm not going to be running too hard. My mileage is going to be pretty up there later on, but as of right now, we're just chilling. Right? Sorry for the hiccups, guys. So we're gonna get down there, get going, and I'll talk to you guys. I will talk to you guys at the park. Sorry about all those hiccups. All right, so it's pretty hot right now. We are at the park. We're gonna be running laps in. So 3 of these laps is gonna equal a little bit over 3 miles. So it's going to be perfect for today's plan. I think each lap's like 1.1 or 1.2 miles. That's what my old watch would always say, at least. We'll see what my Maze Fit, shout out to them, sponsor me. I love your watches. We'll see what they say. But if I'm being honest with you, I really don't feel like running today. Fuck, somebody's screaming. But yeah, I really don't feel like running right now. Like, I'm tired. You know, got off a long 24-hour shift, got a couple hours of sleep before heading back out to go run. And I stopped to help a buddy of mine move and then do a full body or an upper body workout today. So it's going to be a very busy day. Anyways, we're going to get to work right now. See you guys in the beginning of the run. All right, so we started on this run. I felt like I started a little bit quick. How to kind of pull back a little bit so that way I could kind of keep going. But alright, so we started off a little bit strong. Immediately noticed that. I was like, slow down, dude. This is a light jog. So now we're slow down. We got it 13:45 pace to 14-minute pace, which is not bad, you know. We'll kind of keep this pace up for the majority of this run. Overall though, calves feeling a little tight. I'm going to have to work on those, kind of loosen those things up before running. But overall, seems like a good run. I'm a little tired, but it is what it is. I do want to kind of want to get like a handheld water bottle. But days like this, I just have to realize, like, hey dude, hydrate well before you go out and run. But we're going to keep going. I'll see you guys in a bit. Mile 1, 13:35. That's exactly where I kind of want to be at right now, between 13 and 15 minutes. Knees feeling amazing. I'm feeling decent. Should have drank more water. Should have hydrated. It is what it is. We're at a park. We'll just stop by the drink fountain, drink some water there. But man, hot day out. But I can't believe my knees are feeling this good right now. Mile 2, 13:59. Honestly, great fucking start. I'm still going kind of hard. Still within a time range I want to be at. So, super happy. Knees holding up. It's holding up well. And yeah, like I said, it's just a very slow jog. Sorry to repeat myself so many times, but overall, I'm feeling like a bad bitch right now. I ain't even gonna lie to you. So, we're just gonna keep on going. The heart rate's getting kind of up there. I think got up to 170 at one point. It's about 167 right now. So I was kind of hoping to be around 150-ish. But given bigger guy running, I don't really care about zone 2. I did train heart rate for a while. And I've come to realize when you're a new runner, forget about the heart rate. You know, just get out there, get some mileage in. But we're going to get this last mile in, and we're going to go kill it. Mile 3, 13:52. We got a short distance left to get back to my truck, and then we're gonna be done. Man, this was a good day. I'm glad I came out. I feel good again. I feel awake. I feel energized. But more to that when we get to the car and drink some water. Let's get it done, boys and girls. Hi.
Distance 3.26 miles. Average pace 13 minutes and
Oh no, I just accidentally skipped it. But 3.24 miles it said. Pretty good mileage. Bunch of kids over here, so I'm gonna stop recording. I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Alright, so the run is done. It was a great run, honestly. We're gonna help my buddy go move nuts. With that, I do have some, we're gonna talk about my plan a little bit later at night, and we're gonna just roll out my legs, kind of just take care of it, make sure I don't get re-injured or further injured. Honestly, great run. I did not feel an injury at all, which is amazing. My knee actually felt super stable, and I feel like next week will be the week where I start to kind of increase the pace a bit. I was getting out of breath though, so kind of wild. I wouldn't really get out of breath with like a pace like that. And yeah. Anyways, it was a good day, good times. I'll see you guys in a bit. I'm gonna roll my legs with the massage gun real quick. Alright guys, so it's Sunday night. Let's just go over my plan. This whole video is kind of based on my plan for this prep. Let's go check out the activities yesterday, right? So, damn, we got 15,000 steps. I did help one of my buddies move. Honestly, it was a pretty active day. I think I lost a ton of calories. So, yeah, it's gonna be kind of wild. But, alright, so outdoor running. I use my Amazfit Cheetah 2 Ultra. Great watch, I love it. I also wear my T-Rex. I also really like that watch. I just like the Cheetah better for running personally. T-Rex, it's a little bit more, like, in my opinion, like harder to break, if that makes sense. I don't know, at least it seems that way. So I have that one for like my circuits and weight training and stuff, but I typically, if I have like a run, I'll just use I'll use whatever watch I have for that day, if that makes sense. But we did 3.26 miles, 45 minutes, 15 seconds. I have an average heart rate of 162, average pace of 1350, burned 605 calories. Overall, it was a really good run. I actually think that it worked out in my favor. Just everything kind of went exactly as planned and how I needed it to. And I kind of realized, like, I think it's this whole week is still gonna be some easy jogs, but starting next week, I think I'm ready for the big push, which is me going to easy runs, which can be a 12 to 13 minute pace, in my opinion. So yeah, I'm pretty hyped about that. But let's go over the plan. So I decided that I have like a kind of like a plan outline, if that makes sense. I'm not gonna have every single run kind of already written down, just because I don't think that's something that's gonna work for me. Because I don't know what my schedule is gonna look like week to week. What if I get mandated? A bunch of different factors, right? But I at least got the first 4 weeks in. But let's go over what it's gonna look like. So I have it kind of written down. I like paper. I like writing everything down on paper. I tried using the iPad and all that stuff for that, but I just not a fan for some reason. So here we go. Sorry if there's like all that stuff. I'm moving stuff around. So we are doing the Haunted Valley Half Marathon. It's going to be on October 25th, 2026. So my week 1 miles, I was aiming for 6 miles. Week 2, 12 miles. So we doubled it. So right now it's week 2. So this week we're going to try to hit 12 miles total. Week 3, 13 miles. Week 4, 15 miles, right? So this is just my base building. I'm just going to build a base. There's not really any real long runs or anything like that. Like I will have long runs, but yeah. So we're planning on doing a 4 run a week minimum. Once you kind of get to like the heavier mileage, we might try to hit 5 to 6 runs a week. But as of right now, minimum of 4. Depending how work goes, we might even do 3 runs. we'll kind of have to play it by ear, right? But so yeah, with those 4 runs, it's a minimum of 1 easy run, 1 long run, 1 speed run, and 1 recovery or easy run. So maybe 2 easy runs a week. Right, and what I consider easy, that's kind of conversational pace. It's what I'm talking to you guys. That's what I consider easy, right? Um, I'm still pretty out of breath when I do that stuff, and that's just me being honest. Um, but it's kind of, me starting over, kind of getting back to it, right? Um, The speed runs, it's going to be kind of varying. I'm still kind of learning about speed. So we will kind of develop it as we go, right? I'm reading a bunch of articles. I'm still looking at the right book for me to get. I won't be doing like a run walk method for this one. I may, but I think I've ran this mileage already. And I feel comfortable just kind of sending it. Um, that might end up changing. I don't know yet. I'm not doing any heart rate training right now, none of that stuff. It is kind of nice seeing the heart rate. Like, I kind of want to have an idea of where I want it at, but if I go over, like, I go over. It is what it is. I work a pretty intensive job and don't get a lot of sleep. My recovery's shitty. So it's all these different factors that play into it. So that's why I'm just like, well, we're going to hold off on heart rate for now. I'm most overweight, as you can tell. um, so there's all that, right? So yeah, so I think we went through the first 4 weeks. That's my base. Let me see. I don't know if you guys can still see me from here. Let me just readjust. Sorry, guys. Oh. All right, we'll kind of see how that kind of goes right there. It might not be even. Oh, you know what? That's fine. So we have our weeks 5 through 9. That's my building phase. So that's when we're going to add speed workouts to it. So week 5 is 17 miles total. Week 6, 18 miles total. Week 7, 19 miles. Week 8 is 20 miles. And then week 9. So at the end of each kind of phase, besides my building phase, it's going to be like an easier week. So that's going to be between 15 and 17 miles, depending how I'm kind of feeling, right? Um, then we get into our peak phase. That's when we kind of hit the most mileage. It's going to be 22 miles, 23 miles, 24 miles, and then 22 miles. My 24 mileage week, that should be a marathon, half marathon run, minimum of 12 miles. So hoping to do the 13.6, I believe it is, or 13.1, whatever it is, right? Hoping to hit that, but if we don't, I want to hit at least 12. Then we have our taper, which is going to be 20 miles. Then we're going to go down to 17 miles and 15 miles. So we're decreasing it. I believe it's 25%, then 30, then 35%. So yeah, that's 16 weeks, October 25th, Haunted Valley Half Marathon Prep. That's my kind of idea for now. Like I said, I have my first 4 weeks kind of written. This whole week we have the run today, which is a 3 mile easy run. Tomorrow we have another 3 mile easy run. Friday it's gonna be a 2 mile kind of recovery run. And then Saturday we have a 4 mile. That's gonna be like what I consider a long run for the day. So that's what we had kind of have planned for the week. If you guys want to check out kind of like a commentary I do, go ahead, check out the short form content. I posted both on YouTube and on Instagram. I may even post it on TikTok. I don't know yet. I might just post like daily updates on my runs on TikTok. So it might be just that. But that's what I kind of have planned for this kind of segment of running. I'm going to try to I'm still learning the Zep app and all that stuff, and I'm going to try to kind of put it up on there and have it ready scheduled, if that makes sense. Because that's what I did on my Garmin. So hopefully I can do that on this watch. Anyways, I hope you guys have been enjoying this so far. I have been trying to post a little bit more. I really do enjoy posting. I just kind of want to learn more. I'm not as serious as I might come off of. I'm a pretty goofy guy. I feel like my friends describe me, they probably describe me as one of the nicest guys. I also work as a paramedic, working on very long hours. I
do some hybrid training. I don't know if you consider it hybrid. So I do like strength training, I do high circuit training, and then I do my runs. I'm on my weight loss journey. I've lost about 115 pounds so far. And yeah, overall, that's kind of just a quicker little rundown about myself. Anyways, I hope you guys are having a fantastic day, night, morning, whatever time of day it is. And I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much, and have yourself whatever I just said.